And there was organized a dynamic survey on the dashboard. I really like the way SimCorp interacts with the clients because they immediately can ask opinion of the audience about what they really think matters to their business side. So the question of the survey was, what in your opinion the main business challenges for SimCorp to address? And the options which that survey had, it was regulations, automation improving operations efficiency, improving alternative investment process of management. Also, there was possibility to improve financial instruments for OTC market, as well as client engagement or client service engagement, machine learning, cloud transformation, APIs, data management. As far as I remember, the top 4 were about improving efficiency of operation and automations, regulations, data management, and cloud transformations. Those 4 audience addressed the main challenge for SimCorp to address nowadays. Let's talk about the first market driver, which is called regulations. We all love regulations. Regulations is something what many clients just relaxing, waiting till it's going to be actively asked to be implemented, and then when it actually comes to the point that it has to be implemented, then we get a lot of interesting documents to read, a lot of resources to involve, and everything goes actually pretty extremely fast. So in regulations, that's 3 main topics there. So the first one related to hedge accounting. Hedge accounting is supposed to be provided in the SimCorp solution in 2020. And then afterwards, it would be expected that SimCorp would also provide integration of hedging into front office suite, of course, because front office is a natural place to use hedging figures. As you know, after Solvency and EMIR, the SFTR regulation is coming and waiting for you, dear clients, to be compliant. SFTR it's about secured financing transaction report, and it's related to your lending and repo trades. So basically, on a regular basis, you would have to disclose this kind of transaction. SimCorp during this topic actually mentioned and even showed the example of already possible solution plan for the system. And this solution for SFTR reporting would be available as a software as a service or solution as a service with a configurable dashboards according to client needs. Also, the regulation requirements, if there are any modification or change, would be actually updated according to regulation expectation there. So it was pretty much shown as a flexible and convenient solution for clients, not to forget about SFTR reporting headache, I would say. There was even the example of dashboard, and kind of a simple report which could be available, and it consisted, for example, from transactions, which comes from SimCorp dimension, transactions registered manually. Then it was like, the indicators related to transactions that still require some actions to be made, maybe according to STP process, or they're hanging somewhere. Also, there was a number of errors in transactions, to have a look. Then it was a number of transactions sent, reported, and rejected. The same referred to valuation. There was also valuation available, and then also sent, reported, and rejected. As well as I noticed, there was also even possible to see some EMIR trades related information. So all this dashboard there, of course, configurable. The second part of regulation, interesting topic, was about e-board transformation, interbank offered rate, dear clients. As you know, as of 2nd of October, we moved to ESTER curve. Well, ESTER curve became available, let's put it this way, and not really moved actively yet. And we'll talk a bit more in the later episodes about the deadlines and expected timelines to really move there. But it started to be published. And then Ionia and ESTER curve basically are connected via a specific 8.5 basis point spread. As you know, ESTER will replace in the future Ionia, and Ionia currently, for example, is actively used for theoretical valuation of interest rate swaps. So it's important curve to pay attention at. Also, such curves like Euribor or LIBOR, they will also have some interesting timeline for changes according to regulation. What does it mean for SimCorp dimension system? So basically it means not only that SimCorp should be able to support the new curve valuation methods and the curves themselves, because as you know, curves actively used not only in pricing, but also, for example, in risk valuation, sensitivity calculation, etc. But also for SimCorp as a system, it means to support the related financial instruments which actually refer to these new rates and new valuation methods. For example, in 1907, it's planned the swaps would be supported with the new valuation methods. Then 2001 FRN, floating rate notes, and 2004 the future is expected to be supported by new rates and valuations. That's about EBOR transformation part. Then the last but not least, it was about initial variation margin for unclear derivatives. That data also would have to be disclosed according to a regulator, if I'm correct, in 2020, but you would have to double check that. Information regarding deadlines and sensitivity calculations will be provided by a partner company, by a partnership. So you as a client would have a chance and a choice to choose if to use those sensitivities or if to calculate your own sensitivities based on your own risk models. But that solution actually is planned to be delivered, and that option would be kindly provided to you as well. With the next episode, we're going to continue to consider the market drivers mapping to SimCorp Dimension solutions. Don't miss it out. Market drivers is something what really matters to your business. Market drivers is something you have to deal with every day. See you next time.